Hey guys, Savannah Bell here with My Massage World, and in this week's video I wanted to cover a topic that seems to come up pretty regularly in our industry. Is having a gender-specific clientele considered discrimination? So if you only see female clients and refuse all male clients or vice versa, is that acceptable and even legal? I'm probably going to get some hate for this, but let's discuss. It's not uncommon in the massage industry to have therapists who refuse to see people of a certain gender. For example, female therapists who will only see female clients and male therapists who will only see male clients. But is it legal or ethical to do so? First, check with your local laws, because there may be certain locations that have very specific legal language concerning this. But while technically refusing someone a service based on their gender is a form of discrimination, it's kind of not either. At least not in the negative sense of what we think of as discrimination, because there's a way to do this by being discerning but not discriminatory. There's a difference, so let me explain. First, why would someone choose to have a gender-specific clientele? I've heard a number of reasons from therapists over the years for this. Some are based on religious values or their own modesty concerning touch between the sexes. So a female therapist may not work on a male client or vice versa because it violates a personal or religious ethical code. Now, I've known a few male therapists to refuse to see female clients to decrease the likelihood of any sort of accusation concerning inappropriate behavior. And I've known some female therapists to refuse male clients because they have some history of abuse or assault that causes an internal conflict or fear on the therapist's part. Now, here's where I've heard a lot of people complain and say things like, well, they just need to get over it, or it's just a professional service, or law of attraction type stuff. But whether any of these apply to you, or whether you agree with them outright or not, that's not the concern. The point is that actually this has a good founding in ethics anyway. You remember the terms transference and countertransference? Transference being when a client portrays certain feelings or issues toward the therapist, and countertransference is when the therapist portrays certain feelings or issues toward the client, right? So if a therapist has experienced abuse or assault by the opposite sex, they may very well have some internal emotional issues they're dealing with that come up if they work on those clients. They may even project those feelings of fear onto an innocent client that, yes, should be reserved for the real assailant, but hello, real life and emotional trauma. Is it right that they continue to try to push through, never fully capable of working with the client objectively, without bias or underlying emotional components? Considering that may very well not be possible for them, no. What's the solution most often for, times of transference or countertransference? When the issues can't be immediately resolved, when we can't just get over it, we refer the client out. So if a therapist wants to restrict their clientele based on gender, they may very well be preventing major issues within a therapeutic relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, beyond this ethical component here, creating a gender-specific clientele may very well be a specialty or a part of your brand. Just as if you specialized and built your practice on prenatal clients or geriatric clients or any other. Those are specializations and very specific demographics, but no one says it's discrimination against those who aren't pregnant or people who aren't of a certain age. So why do we suddenly start screaming discrimination when it comes to gender, but nothing else that's usually a protected class? It doesn't make much sense, does it? Now, this specialty can be part of your brand, and it needs to be clearly communicated. Communication is the key here. Think of Curves, a women's only gym, or Sports Clips, which is all about haircuts for men. These are businesses branded to be exclusive, but there's numerous other major businesses that aren't even as clear about, men only or women only or whatever, but instead rely on their branding, their services, and overall experience to appeal more so to a specific gender. Generally speaking, the more luxurious spa-type atmosphere and services, the higher percentage of clients are going to be female. And the more sports or clinical-centered the practice, the higher the percentage of clients who will be male. It's not exclusively one way or the other, but you're appealing to a particular clientele, just like any other type of demographic-based branding or marketing tactic. So whether you're trying to appeal to just one gender or be all-inclusive, it's your business. As long as you're within the legal requirements for your area, go for what is right for you and your massage practice. For more info and tips on how to grow your massage practice, be sure to join the free My Massage World Facebook group. Thank you so much for watching today. As always, check us out at mymassageworld.com, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and stay tuned for more videos. There's a new one every week.